It was Gandhi who said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." Now, how does that apply to you as my viewer or my subscriber? Here's how it works. I always see these comments trickling in, say, "Nick, you're a talented guy, you're a fun guy, you're positive. I like you, but will you do videos that aren't about hair? Because you're making it seem like you're obsessed with losing your hair." So this is yet another reminder. Be the change you want to see in the world. Leave in the comments some ideas of videos you want to see me talk about, subjects you want me to talk about, and I'll definitely consider them. Now, I want you to consider this, though. The free market reigns. Remember, I'm a libertarian. The free market is king here. So what that means is you can submit your idea, and if I end up doing the video, I'm going to compare that to how popular it is against my average hair videos. Okay? Because I know how many views an average. If I simply put hair loss in the title, I know exactly how many minimum views it's going to get. But if I gamble with another topic, usually I'm lucky to get a quarter of the same views. And I know that from experience because I do make videos that aren't about hair, and I watch and see how people don't watch them. But I'm open-minded because people who are victorious like me are open-minded. They're not closed-minded. They're victorious. So leave those comments and we'll see if I can expand my territory. I would love to. I'm like a genie in a lamp. And the curse is I'm really good at getting people to watch videos about hair. Remember, I only had 113 subscribers at the beginning of this year. And now I'm pushing 800. And all I really do is talk about hair. But if you can find captivating issues or topics that other people want to see too, and they actually watch the videos at least to the same consistency as my hair videos, of course I'm all for it. Now, here's what we're going to do. Oh yeah, so I said I'm a genie in a lamp. I said, yeah, so it's like you have to break the curse. Help me break out of this genie lamp, out of this lamp in which I can only talk about hair and people care about it. If I talk about being a vegan, they don't really care as much, that sort of thing. Help me break the curse by finding other things that people want to hear me talk about. Now, with that being said, I've never done a video quite like this. This is a fun, interactive video. I've never done this before, and I think it's fun. Hopefully, you're going to think it's fun as well. But we're going to look over here at this, whatever this, I don't know what this is called, hutch. I think my wife calls it a hutch. I don't know. So, there it is. And if you go here, you're going to see some pictures of family. And what I want to draw your attention to right now is this picture right here. Maybe I should just go ahead and hold it like this. I want you to assess what's going on here with this picture. We're going to play a fun little game now. Before we get started, I'm going to tell you what to do. What I want you to do is go ahead and get ready to leave a comment. And it's kind of like we're playing a little game here. Go ahead and get ready because you will have to type something here in a second. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. You ready? You got the comment thing pulled up? Okay. What I want you to do is look at this picture. Now, keeping in mind that right now, I'm age 35 and a half. You know that. I say that like in every video. So I'm age 35 and a half right now. But let's go to this picture, and I want you to tell me how old I am in this picture. I'm trying to zoom in best I can without the glare of this camera. There we go. That's a pretty good shot of me. How old am I in this picture? Go ahead and type that in. Don't send the comment yet. Just put in your answer in the comment box. Put my age. If I'm 35 and a half now while filming this, how old was I when this picture took place? Remember, right now I'm 35 and a half. But here, what was my age? What would you guess? How many years ago was this? What age was I there? Okay, now that you've got that taken care of, we're going to do something fun. Now we're going to go back over here and get this other picture. And I want you to tell me how old I was in this picture. All right. So clearly, obviously, this is my wife and I. And you can see a difference in my hair, I think, I feel. You can see my hairline, especially in that bottom one there. You can see what it looks like, right? Now I want you to go ahead in the comments. You've already put one answer. You already put the age of how old you think I was in the first one. Now you're going to do that for the second one. So for this second picture, what age am I? If I'm 35 and a half now, how old was I when this picture was taken? All right. Now to make it fun, before you finalize your answer, and don't submit the comment yet because you might want to say something else for all I know. But this is the main thing I want you to. If you say nothing else in the comment, just put these two ages. So we've got this age. How old was I at this age? And how old was I at this age? And do you see a difference in hairlines there? So let's try that. Oh, that's a pretty cool shot, right? So, do you see a difference in hairlines? How old was I here? That's your first part of the comment. How old was I here? Second comment. Okay. Now's the time. You don't have to submit the comment yet, because again, you may want to say something else, but don't delete what you've already said, because now you've put down what you think are the answers. So here's what's fun. Are you ready for the answer? Here we go. The answer is, remember, I'm 35 and a half in December 2016. So this picture was taken in November of 2012. November 2012. So this was 4 years, like a little over 4 years ago. So if I'm 35 and a half now, you subtract 4 from that. That makes me 31 and a half when this was taken. 31 and a half when that was taken. Now, I have to assume that you have made an assumption about this picture. That in this picture, that this was more recent. Whereas this one was 2012, November of 2012. This one would have been, I don't know, was it last year? Was it this year? Was it last week? Here's the actual answer. This picture was taken before this picture. That's right. This picture, where my hairline is more exposed, is a couple weeks before this. So they're both the same year. I was 31 and a half when both of these pictures were taken. But clearly there's a difference in the hairline that you see there, right? I mean, I feel that way. I mean, look at that. That's for me, that's like ideal hairline. That's like, and it's funny because my Mexican grandma, who passed away a couple months ago, I remember she had this picture hanging up on her bulletin board next to her bed in the nursing home, and I remember she said, "Nick, you'll look like a movie star." That's what she always said about. That's what she said about this picture. And man, yeah, that's a good picture of me. And just like, seriously, look at that hairline, look at the hair. That's like perfection. And then you see this, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, same good-looking guy, but ultimately, I feel that my hairline looks higher up, right? So it's funny because I guess ultimately all I'm really saying is, look at the magic of just fixing your hair the right way. I mean, granted, this was a professional photographer and this was a photo booth, but still, I had a really good hair day. I had the right amount of pomade in there. Whereas compared to this, I didn't have really much pomade because this was the end of the day and it was starting to fall flat. But I had just fixed my hair. This was the first thing in the morning. I just showered. So, I mean, it was like beginning of the day versus end of the day. And remember, this was taken a couple of weeks before this one. And I know that because this was taken immediately after my wife and I saw the movie Sinister. Have you ever heard of that movie with Ethan Hawke? My wife's family's from Sacramento, so we were out there as we are every summer. And we wanted to see a movie. So that was the most interesting thing to watch that week. And that movie came out, I believe, in October of 2012, I believe. So we saw it while it was still new. And then I think it was 2 or 3 weeks later that I went and we got these professional family pictures taken. Now, it's funny. Now, and actually, something I was going to say too is my hair now isn't that much different than how it was in these pictures. It's almost the same length. I know that when I went out to California, and you can kind of see the sides, I think were a number 3 is what I got done, and I would have got a haircut like a week before I went out there. So, you know, I said this is now an 8 and a 6 in the very back. But I mean, still, this is just maybe a month after what this would look like. So, in closing, the hairline that you see in here that appears to be higher up is the same exact hairline you see here, just on a better hair day, I mean, it's really just, I think, the way I fix my hair. So, you know, for me, it's all about, I guess, the power of having a good hair day or not. So, so wasn't that fun? I think that was fun. So please submit that comment. I mean, if you need to say something else, do it. And like I said at the beginning of this video, if you have other ideas that you think people might find as interesting as hair videos, let me know. And I'm very serious about, you know, making this more relevant. I'm pushing 800 people now watching this, subscribing to this video. I want these videos to be something you want to see. And while I talk about the same basic things from the same basic perspective, I'm always for mixing things up. I want to keep things fun. So go ahead and submit that comment. I really want to know what you think. Because just for the record, the correct answer was I was 31 and a half when those pictures were taken. Both of them. I was 31 and a half. Those were taken in 2012. Like the color one was, I'm sorry, the black and white one would have been October. And then the color one was a few weeks later in November. And I was 31 and a half in both of those pictures, same exact hairline. And you can also compare that to, actually, let me do that as the closing shot for this video, that we can look at how my hairline, how high it goes up, and compare it to the photo booth one. If I can, I can't get that to stay up. Well, here we go. Okay, but so just, that's how high my hairline comes up now, 4 years later. Okay, and then compare that to what we were looking at here. So, also, you know, while you're leaving a comment, would you also tell me your view on how much my hairline has changed in this less flattering picture of me? Tell me how much you think that my hairline has changed since this time. I would love to know the answer to that, because I'm not good about answering that myself, because it's hard for me to see myself in the same line as an outsider like you. Like, for example, I see this thinning, but in here, my hair to me looks thicker there. So, one last look. So, okay, I've had a lot of fun making this video, but I'm even more excited to read the comments, because this is a very interactive video. You know, this is a collaboration, and we are a network here of men who are psychologically dealing with their hair loss, whether you've actually lost any or not, whether you even think that I am qualified to talk about hair loss, because I'll get a comment nearly every day saying, Nick, what do you have to worry about? While the others say, Nick, you're freaking going bald. You might as well shave your head. I get that dichotomy like nearly every day now. And so I know it balances out. I'm the man in the middle. So thank you so much for watching my video and subscribing. If you have, I've gained a lot of subscribers today. I don't know what I did right, but it's like I keep getting notifications. You got another subscriber. You've got more comments. I'm like, what was so special about what I did today? I don't really even know. Ride a skateboard? All right. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and press submit and let me see that comment. I can't wait to read these. Thanks for watching. I'm Nick Shell.